Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How's it going? Happy Saturday if you happen to be watching this video today. It is around 2 p.m. here in San Antonio, Texas. And like I said, it's Saturday. And you know what that means, right? If you don't know what that means, here I'm going to tell you, don't worry. It means that my sister Kimmy is going to come over tomorrow, Sunday, and her and my other sister Tracy and my mom are going to hang out. Oh, I forgot to give Benji a treat. One second. See? Good puppy. Tarot card puppy Benji. Good puppy. Okay. So yeah, happy Saturday. My two sisters and my mom, we're planning on hanging out tomorrow, get some family time. So I figured, why not make my tarot card video today, right? Why not? Me and Benjo. I got the Crow Tarot. I felt like doing the Dog Tarot just because we've been doing the Crow Tarot a lot. And, oh, that's just a crack on my screen. So what is on my shirt? Been doing the Dog Tarot a lot and, or no, the Crow Tarot a lot. So I wanted to do the Dog Tarot, but, you know, I don't feel very confident right now with my knowledge of the Dog Tarot. So, this week we're doing the Crow Tarot. I hope you don't mind. Obviously, I would ask you, I would say which tarot deck, you choose the tarot deck. But yeah, here we are, Crow Tarot. I got my drawing. Tracy, I dropped Tracy off at Michael's this afternoon as per her work schedule. And got a sketchbook. I know I said I was not shopping at Michael's. I know that's what I said. But I took a photo and I'm just going to go ahead and throw it on into this tarot card reading drawing Instagram post. Why not? Anyway, so I got a new sketchbook and I even got some glitter for painting. But anyway, yeah, Crow Tarot today. Yeah, that's basically it. I guess that's all I have planned to tell y'all. So yeah, 3 minutes in. I hope y'all are doing well. It's summer weather here in San Antonio, Texas. What else? Really busy. I guess because the weather's so nice. I don't know. What else? Yeah, I guess that's it. Not really much to discuss. I was thinking about doing the tried and true horseshoe, also known as the cat stretch tarot card reading. I got the same setup here. I was doing my makeup and then I did the Instagram reel for my makeup. In case you're wondering, you can check that out on my Instagram, Java46_. But I had incense going. I don't know what flavor it is. I just have the package without any of the label. So it smells nice in here. It smells like incense. What specific kind? I couldn't tell you. But one new thing, oh, I'm getting another political ad. That's the only text I get. But it was so cute. This was on the counter. Oh, you can really tell. It's a frog. It's a frog. You can tell it's a frog. And it's like glass. Or maybe ceramic. I don't know. It was on the kitchen counter for like a day, and I said, "Oh my god, that's such a cute frog. I hope that frog's for me." And then the next day, my mom said, "Oh, Michelle, I got you something." And I was like, "Oh my gosh, is it a frog?" She said, "Yeah." So here's the new addition. Fixed it very nicely here. I kind of changed this up a little bit. I always try to clean my desk before I make these videos. I used to sit on the floor to paint. I got my little traveling little paints right here. But I've feng shuied my room in such a way where I paint here at my desk with my easel that I decorated myself. Isn't that nice? So if you're looking where to buy this easel, I think you can buy it at Michael's. I think that's where I got all my art supplies back in 2021 or 2022. But you're not going to find the specific one because I painted it. Anyway, yeah. So I just have my little stuff right here like that. I have a plate for my paints that I like to use and mix the colors with. But it's in the kitchen right now because I need to clean it off. Yeah, so anyway, I feng shuied my room, so now I paint at my desk so things can get a little messy. So I try to clean things up for y'all. And I'm able to do some yoga and stuff. I have a little bit more room to do yoga. I would show y'all, but I'm not going to. But it's more room, I think, than the last time I showed y'all. Just because I got a pile of laundry over there. Anyway. So yeah, a little bit of feng shui, a little bit of incense. I got a new frog. And that's what's new in this tarot card videos. Yeah. Tarot card puppy's finished with his treat. Did you? Anyway, I guess we'll go ahead and get started. I would say if you want to, feel free to send vibes out to the cards. There's people out in the neighborhood, and I just want to make sure. I just want to put out this PSA. I'm talking to y'all, and not anybody else in the neighborhood. I just feel the need to put that PSA out. My intention in this tarot card reading is for all y'all, and not those who are literally said better from here. Oh, look. All right, tarot. Okay, I just showed y'all more. Because this is a completely random house. I got ADT. So, now that that's out of the way, it's not called stalking. Okay, that's not what it's called. It's called door to door. I don't know. And you're gonna be called schizophrenic if you think anything else. Okay. All right. I didn't answer the door because ventured is obviously an inappropriate one, and two, my guess would be they have no idea who I am. So those are two reasons why I didn't answer the door. Would you treat Kim Kardashian like that? Anyway. Okay. Let's focus, let's regroup, let's get back into this tarot card reading vibes. Tarot card reading and drawing. Got my sketchbook here. Anyway, so, y'all ready? Because I'm ready. Did you need a moment? Okay, what about you? Benjo's right here. Benjo's, I always call him a love puppy. He's right here, very attentive to my auras and stuff like that. How Benjo? I'm gonna show you how I love it. Already? There's Benjo. Anyway, okay. When we saw Benjo, we took a moment. Now let's focus on our tarot, of which I do not have a theme today. So I guess I'll just flip a card. Well, this is great. Our theme today is the Upright Temperance card, Major Arcana deck, and despite the imagery with these two cups of this Temperance card, this is in fact a fire element card. This Temperance card is about alchemy, balance, purity, and non-harm. Ahimsa. So yeah. This bird is mixing two substances that are difficult to go together. I mean difficult as in taking skill and logic and figuring these things out. Not because of these cups don't want to go together. You often see the cups, especially like this, with talking about relationships, like romantic relationships, and I would say it wouldn't be so far from the truth, because the Temperance card overall, especially upright, is very much about non-harm, harmony, harmonious balance, with the cups, especially considering your love life. Like I said, even though this is a fire element, but here these cups can also represent something else too. Something a little like in the Cat Tarot, this Temperance card is an orange tabby cat licking a goldfish bowl, the water in a goldfish bowl. So yeah, it's about balance and harmony, and I guess non-violence for the Cat Tarot, right? The cat's not trying to get the goldfish, just a little bit of its water. So yeah, a really great card to have and to get, and all of that. I'm really glad we got this card. So yeah, that's the overall overshadowing theme we got for this week's tarot card spread. The past Nine of Swords reversed. And as you can see, there's the moon here. So this card is mainly about our shadow selves, our lunar selves, and stuff like that. And I think it's one of those cards that's a little bit more pleasant reversed than upright. Benju, Nasir, Nasir. Which is something that the moon it kind of does, um, depending on, I guess, which deck you have. But for the most part, the moon is a bit interesting. So this is very interesting considering the moon and considering the temperance card that we have. This Nine of Swords, the description kind of makes it seem like kind of trivial, kind of non-monumental, not a big deal either or. This reverse Nine of Swords, the description says you're getting yourself worked up over nothing. You should focus on the here and now instead of what could happen in the future. Upright, this card is very interesting. This card is about fear, the fears that we have, and battle, and our dreams and stuff like that. These swords here all stacked like this make me think there's a lot going on. There's an empty cage, you got the swords here, and yeah, it seems kind of like a stormy kind of situation going on. You're in, I guess with the swords it's kind of different, but since the moon's there, the imagery that I have with this card is like you're in the open ocean or the deep water ocean, and there's a storm going on and there's a lot of waves and stuff. And that's the imagery I get from this card, even though you might get a different kind of imagery. So for this card to be reversed, I think there's probably it's not something that's like a kind of trivial, like you're getting yourself worked up over nothing, don't worry about it type situation. This card's kind of a very serious card upright. With the fear-based kind of emotions going on, but fear in the sense of like going into battle. So I would say experience would probably be a part of this card too. If you're not used to experiencing certain things, you're going to be at best arriving later than other people who are experienced at these things. Fear, you don't know how to handle yourself in fear. I'm not saying that's like a bad thing or anything, but there are some things where if you have practice on, it's good for you. If you don't have practice with certain things, it's might lead you astray. So, a very interesting card to get for the past reversed. There could be some energy or entity saying that whatever it is they're doing maybe is not so bad. Maybe they think they only affect a person to this extent. So I guess it would just be kind of like a caution kind of card. Something's happening in the past, I think, or where there's an imbalance. I think is what I'm trying to say. So an imbalance in the past, and it could be something trivial as don't worry yourself too much over that. You know, there's plenty of other things that can happen in the future. Or it could be something a little bit more than that. Our pasts are very important, right? So especially considering your lunar self and stuff like that. So yeah, with that being said, let's move on to the present. You got the Wheel of Fortune upright. A major arcana deck card. I think this one is also a fire card. This card is about the groups of crows. You have this inner group of crows and these outer group of crows, and symbols of the constellation surrounding that wheel. They're connected to the wheel, but they also have room to fly and go about their little crow lives here. So yeah, presently, and also Wheel of Fortune, obviously finances and stuff like that. Finances, good luck, yeah. So presently we have a very nice and pleasant card. Our Hidden Influence is the reversed Fool card. This is very interesting. I think this hidden influence would be an advisement of saying a beautiful day is a beautiful day, and stuff like that. This is an air element, so that's very interesting. This is the first card in the Major Arcana deck card, and in our past we have an air element. Nine of Swords reversed. I like this card. I think it's a very pleasant card. I'm just going to read the description really quick. Very interesting. Yeah, this air element right now seems to be, there seems to be a theme going on with our air element for this week's tarot card reading. This reversed Fool card says that it's good to have faith, which the upright meaning is, but that says you'd be foolish to push your faith past its limits. Whatever that can mean to you. The universe has your back, but that's not an open invitation to take advantage of that situation. So it's a hidden influence, and I think it's very interesting as far as this what you see is what you get type of situation going on. So I think there's something in the past where it seems like there's these vibes of, oh, this isn't a big deal. In this hidden influence, it's a major arcana deck card, so that's one flag. Two, it's hidden, so that's again an interesting kind of element thrown in there. And three, it's a reversed Fool card. Also, kind of says some things are not a big deal. So that's very interesting that we get that for our air element today. So we have this this kind of vibe in our past and hidden influence of somebody deciding or somebody letting us know that there's something about what's going on with us that's not a big deal. I would say it might be in communication, logic, reason, intelligence, and debate, even disagreement. Yeah, this is very interesting, the way the tarot cards are talking today. Something seems kind of not a big deal is at first impression, but looking a little bit deeper and context and stuff, it seems to be the opposite of what these cards are saying. There's a first impression and a second impression that are two conflicting meanings. So let's see what our obstacle is. the Page of Pentacles. Y'all already know I don't like this card. I guess the good news here, glass half full, is that the Page of Pentacles is boring, and boring in a sense that as far as intellect, knowledge, and wisdom and logic, there's not much more to be gained. I don't think there's going to be any hidden surprises with this Page of Pentacles. This Page of Pentacles is just upright, sitting there in this little lush garden with nothing to do but looking at envisioning the future and possibilities of the future. So that's our obstacle. So it's interesting, we have this obstacle with our Temperance card. I would say that would be a positive. I would say the Page of Pentacles is boring. Not much. I would say there was wasted time, not much gain for those around the Page of Pentacles. And what the Page of Pentacles gains is, probably not as much as they think they can gain, because they don't go for the right rewards. And also with this Page of Pentacles is this kind of air of not caring. They know they don't go for the right rewards, and that's okay. They're satisfied with that anyway. The reward is probably this crow is taking the position of somebody else, right? This Page of Pentacles, the reward isn't how much they've learned, how much they've impacted society, how much they can do, they've grown, and how much they can help others. The Page of Pentacles, in my opinion, is the exact opposite of that. But seeing this Page of Pentacles here and this Temperance card, I hate to say the Devil card, but especially considering we haven't seen these other cards yet, but I would say it's kind of like the Devil card. Probably the same kind of issues going on. Yeah. So let's see what our outside influence is. The Ace of Swords upright. Well, this is just great. Yay, 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 yay. We have an outside influence of purity of this air element, finally. It looks like there might be a stop to this obstacle of this Page of Cups that has a lot to do with our past and our hidden influence we have here. So our outside influence, I think, is kind of a relief for us. So yeah, this is just a great card to get. And as far as purity and clarity, I think is depicted in the imagery of this card. You can see the crow through the sword here, and you've got this rose and the mountains and the truth garland here. So I think our outside influence would probably be about not concealing the truth, a lot of clarity. Yeah, it might mean minimizing distractions. It might mean yeah, it might mean yeah, just saying the truth, being close to the truth of the matter. Sometimes people conceal things, and that's a manner of hiding the truth, right? So yeah, I'm gonna read the description really quick, see if there's anything else I can add. Oh, powerful card. It can break through any barrier. Represents a time of ideas and problem solving and quick mindedness. And prepare to articulate your position and passions of the job or task or whatever it is. So, yeah, a very powerful outside influence we have going on. Our advice and solution today is the reverse Three of Swords. This is very interesting as far as themes that are going on with our this week's tarot card reading. This theme of swords and cups and fire. I know you say, well, that's not really a theme. Maybe. If you don't think so, then maybe not. But I think there's this fire kind of movement. If maybe there's a barrier for the air element, then we moved to the fire element. If there's a barrier to the fire element, then we move to the water element. And I think probably in a strategic way, maybe thanks to our past, maybe. As far as the Page of Pentacles and the obstacle, again, it seems like removed from these problems for whatever reason, not having to put forth the mental and physical effort and energy to accomplish a task, to get to from point A to point B, stuff like that. I guess would be our obstacle with this Page of Pentacles up there. But yeah, our advice and solution, I think, is really about being able to move between the elements. And I guess whatever that means to you, y'all know that I really like to use the elements with these tarot readings. So I know you probably may be wondering, like, well, what exactly is she talking about when she says that? So I'm just going to read the reverse description really quick. This one's an interesting card, reversed. It's another one of those, here's the first impression and here's the second impression, which is, again, a theme we've got going on this week. The first impression for this reversed, I just want to quickly say the upright Three of Swords is about feeling the feelings. You see this heart here, and it's not a cup, it's a heart, and you got the three swords piercing it, and one crow staying and one crow leaving, and it's about feeling the feelings. The only way out is through. So this card, I think a lot of the moon elements and aspects of things are really going to like this card. So if you believe in energies and kind of spirituality and stuff like that, the moon is really going to be happy with this card and your success in it. The reversed is going to be, this is saying you need to maybe examine if you're holding any grudges. Maybe something is preventing you from moving on. And that's one meaning to the card. I think another meaning to this card can be, especially with this spread we have today, maybe this interpretation of It's neither here or there. You need to stop worrying yourself about it. You're getting yourself all worked up over nothing. This kind of, I guess, belittling kind of situation going on as far as first impressions go. I think this is a great card to get because this card can also be I remember what you did, and I've now's the time that we finally address that. As far as people getting away with maybe stuff they've done, this might be a sign, a invitation, maybe to say it's okay if something is bothering you and something's been bothering you for a while. Maybe that's for a reason, and I guess now's the time and the advice solution for this tarot card reading to address that. Obviously, most people would say holding grudges is bad, and I think for the most part, I would agree. But there are some things where I think that it's not holding grudges. Maybe there's a lot more involved than that. So as far as maybe getting the respect, maybe being seen for something that happened in the past where somebody else made the decision for you and the situation, that it's not a big deal. But I think these cards are here to say it's okay if it was, and it's okay if you still feel a certain way about it. And again, I think it's very interesting with our obstacle being the Page of Pentacles. I think this would say intention. This isn't something where personalities just clash. I think this is something where they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing and their effect on you, and that's why they do it. This Page of Pentacles is a bit kind of like that, you know. They think they can make a lot of decisions because they're in that lush garden over there envisioning the future with a songbird, poppies, cherry blossoms, and wildflowers over there. But I would say they're quite isolated, right? These cards have a very different kind of imagery, right? You have this one kind of embracing the environment, the natural environment, and all of these elements and the truth, and then you've got this one kind of separate. So yeah, I guess I'll see y'all in part 2 for this future and outcome here. Thanks for watching part 1, and I'll see y'all in part 2.